Starman Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starman Let's Look At. In this episode, we're going to look at Venom.
We are Venom.
Sorry, I didn't watch the movie yet, so I don't know how it sounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
Not too much different from like the animated series, really.
Alright. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
yeah. I briefly remember Venom from the cartoon.
Yeah.
I never fully watched the Spiderman movie. I do kind of want to see the new Venom movie.
I will actually attest the new Venom movie is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
We won't get into that, but
Yeah.
that'll be our personal opinions later on that movie.
Okay.
But we're going to look at the character himself, Venom.
Yeah.
And as a disclaimer, as always for comic book characters, we are not going into the comic book universe.
Alright.
Because, oh god, that's wacky nonsense that we'd have to cross-reference all our facts and we'd be here all night.
Yeah. Hey guys, just for the record, this is the longest episode ever. 9 hours. It's like,
Oh no, that suit gets around. You name a Marvel character.
It probably bonded with it at one point.
Yeah.
Punisher?
Yes.
Holy
There is a Venom Punisher.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've seen it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, the suit gets around.
Goddamn slut.
Actually, I think that's one of his aliases on this list of aliases.
There was a she-Venom, I know that. It was like Eddie's ex-wife or something.
There's a few she-Venoms, actually.
Oh,
The most notable one is Eddie's ex-wife.
yeah.
Oh.
She's the most infamous one, I guess I
Yeah.
should say.
Oh, God. He's like, hey, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we're not supposed to talk about comics, but there was one person he bonded with and he ditched right when the guy was jumping a building.
Okay.
He was so disgusted with his cowardice. It was like some mobster, I forget the name.
Yeah.
But I thought that was hilarious.
No, that's funny. I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't know that. But
Like halfway through, it's like, all right, yeah, later, I'm out of here.
later, fucker.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Wait,
You're
what?
you're too pathetic, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we could talk about everything that the suit has bonded to,
Oh, yeah.
and we will be here all night still.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to focus at the two main bonds, which is Spider-Man and Eddie Brock.
Oh, yeah.
So, first and foremost is the Spider-Man, and this is very significant because half of the suit's powers are Spider-Man's powers
Yep.
because of being bonded with Spider-Man. So, name a superpower Spider-Man has, this suit has it as well.
I could do it better.
It can actually do it better.
Oh. Okay, that's... yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no. On top of this, the Venom symbiote adds enhanced endurance, enhanced strength, and enhanced speed.
Hey, Symbian?
Symbiote.
Symbiote, so what?
That's the alien life form that it's given. Basically, it's a amorphous blob that when it touches a host body, it covers them in like a suit,
Okay.
and then they become the Venom character.
Yep. Oh, okay, so literally Venom's just what you turn into.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the most part. It's the he's a black blob technically, and that's the symbiote name is Venom.
Okay.
And like the red one is Carnage, and there's different colors now apparently.
Oh, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I do remember the Carnage one because I have the graphic novel of one of
Yeah.
Carnage.
Carnage is one of my favoriter ones, but we might do him another time if
Alright.
everyone's on board.
Okay.
But I also love Venom.
Yeah. He's the star of this episode.
And he's going to be the star of this episode. So, because he's kind of in canon, he is the spawn of all the other symbiotes.
Yeah.
It starts with Venom, and then he like
Has a bunch of children.
technically has a bunch of children
Oh.
because symbiotes reproduce asexually.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a can.
Well, not all of them were the Symbiote's fault. Some were the government's fault, but
Yeah. Trying to clone it.
yeah.
Which is never a good idea, government.
Now, if you find an alien life form that gives horrible powers to people,
Why not destroy it?
probably destroy it.
No, let's weaponize it.
No, we have to weaponize it and make it ours.
Yeah, we need some Black Ops Venoms.
Yeah. I think that was a thing.
Yep, Flash Thompson.
Yep.
Black Ops Venom.
You can already see the action figure title card in the store. Special version Black Ops Venom. With realistic army action. But yeah. And the reason why I mentioned the he can reproduce asexually, he's the founder of most of the symbiotes, is because one of his other hidden powers is he can track all the other symbiotes.
Ouch.
Except Carnage.
Except Carnage. Carnage is the only one he cannot follow.
Yeah, it's somehow developed a resistance to it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really interesting.
Yeah. So he kind of has a spider sense to his own kind.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Yeah.
And he hates his children.
Yes, he does. And other hidden, or not really hidden, but other side power he has is he's immune to the spider sense.
Yeah.
As well as other supernatural forces. I found this out. He's immune to Ghost Rider's penance stare.
Yeah.
If you know what that is when Ghost Rider stares at you and goes guilty.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't do that to Venom.
Oh, wow.
He's too mysterious.
Yeah, but then Spider Sense, so it'd be like he could just sneak up behind Spider-Man and just beat the crap out of him. It was like
He has several times.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a lot brutish and more physically strong than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't see that coming.
Because I'm immune to your Spidey sense.
Surprise punch!
It's not only that, it's like he outfights Spider-Man just because Spider-Man's fighting style revolves around using the Spider sense.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm supposed to be able to track when a punch is coming at my face, but I can't with this guy.
No. And he is a lot bigger than me.
He is so much bigger. Which is one of the nitpicks I had with the third Spider-Man movie is they made him the same size as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And that's not how Venom is. Venom is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And has always been depicted as a lot bigger than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, normally when you put on the suit, you become really jacked and
Yeah.
bulky. The only time I've ever seen him bigger is when he fused with the Hulk.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Damn.
Venom Hulk is look that up, everyone. You want nightmare fuel?
God. This is just what we need, a stronger Hulk that's even more aggressive.
Yeah.
And that's not outside.
Well, that's the weird thing about Venom is he's been depicted as the anti-hero. He's been against the good guys. He's been against the bad guys.
Yeah.
It's just like he flip-flops to whatever he feels is right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I always thought he was a bad guy, so...
He's more depicted as Spider-Man's arch rival a lot of the time. Because he really hates Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
But outside of that, no, he does whatever he thinks is right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, his methods of doing things are usually not on the up and up.
No. But he does try to do the right thing in his own way at times.
And this is another reason why I like the Venom movie, is because Eddie Brock in that movie is a good guy. Like, he wants to do the right things.
Yeah.
And when he finds out that his suit's doing terrible things, he's trying to be like, no, we can't do that. Stop doing that.
Stop it, I don't wanna.
Yeah. There's other ways we can resolve these without having to murder everyone.
Yeah. That'd be a weird conversation.
Oh, yeah. Stop killing people. No. Please.
That made me tear you off again.
Yeah.
I like to see you drown.
Pretty much.
So, thanks, David. That segues great into our next topic. What are this suit's weaknesses?
Fire and loud noise.
Yeah. Sonic concussion
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sonic concussions.
and fire.
Okay, so obviously, if someone has an air horn, that wouldn't work.
No.
No.
It would irritate him, but it wouldn't harm him.
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah, it'd irritate him as much as like anyone else who's been irritated with an air horn.
Yeah.
Except for Venom will do something about it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, if you want to cripple Venom, Sonic Samus is the best way of doing it, and fire keeps him at bay.
Yeah. Don't look up why, it's just a big headache.
Yeah.
I don't plan on it.
You'll be there trying to go, what? Huh? Why? Huh?
Yeah.
It's like,
Gods!
so there's no... So if they really need to stop him, they just bring the Human Torch.
They have done that, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the exact thinking. If you want to beat him, bring in someone who is strong against him.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, like... Other than that, he's almost 9 vulnerable.
Yeah.
He's very durable. He has been known to shapeshift, so we can kind of reform his body. Not to the extent of Carnage, who can mutate his body to any fucking weapon he feels fit.
Yeah.
But Venom can, like, extend his arms.
Yeah.
He can web shoot without actually using web. He just shoots an extension of himself.
Yeah.
And has been known to even make his hand into a shield.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to remember this. Did he do spikes, or is that someone else?
Yeah, no, he can form spikes around his body too.
Alright.
As well as just use tendrils to, like, smack people.
Exactly. Yep.
And he has a 360-degree range, so...
Oh, sure.
of sight. So, you can't even get the drop on him.
I see behind me, though, Spider-Man.
Damn it!
I'm sure I can see you to the side of me. Damn it! Silver Surfer above. Oh, come on!
I wasn't even a part of the attack plan. I was just flying by.
Can't a man just fly by without harassing him, getting harassed?
And, David, this is a fun fact. What does this thing eat?
Chocolate. If it's not people, it's chocolate.
I looked
That's
this
the
up.
most chocolate people?
It's more specific than that. It's human brains.
Oh, right, the brains.
For some reason, it has a feast for human brains.
And somehow the chocolate substitutes for that.
Yeah. For some reason, there's a chemical in our brain that's equivalent to the chemical in chocolate.
Yeah.
Go freaking figure.
Yeah. So if he wants the wean a symbiote off brains, buy a bunch of chocolate, and eat it.
Yep.
As we explain to Spider-Man, starts trying to attack Spider-Man, just New York, just get to the Hershey store and you're safe.
Yeah. Well, that's how you feed it. You're not really stopping them. You're more helping them at that point.
Yeah. If you stop being a cannibal, symbiote, I'll give you a nice Hershey's.
I just want to see the Snickers commercial for that.
Oh,
God.
Well,
It's like Venom's like trying to eat a guy's head. It's like, Venom, stop! You're not yourself if you're Snickers. Then you're hungry.
okay, so
Gives him a
we're
Snickers.
hungry. It's like, oh, thank you.
This is Eddie Brock after that.
Yeah.
Marvel, I have ideas. Come on.
Of course, we bring Snickers into this.
It's like, it's a chocolate bar. I mean, it should work, right?
Yeah.
And just end it with like that Venom toothy grin in long tongue. So, let's talk about the personality of Venom. Because we went over, like, he's not exactly a good guy, he's not exactly a bad guy.
He's a bit of a cannibal at times.
He's a bit of a cannibal. And very aggressive. Well,
Yeah.
if he has his mind set on something, it's very hard to stop him from whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how wrong he might be.
Yeah. Stubborn as a mule, those two.
Yep. That's another thing about the symbiote that's kind of a back trait, is he takes on more of the personality of whoever he's in control of,
Yeah.
to a degree. As you mentioned with Coward Mimic Cowards in there.
Yeah.
If you don't really align up with Venom's traits, Venom will reject you.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you align somewhere between Peter and Eddie, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Because apparently the symbiote did get a sense of justice from Peter.
Yeah.
Just its own kind.
Yeah. That's why it's not depicted as a full bad guy, because it does have a sense of justice.
Yeah. But just because you really want that thing to be running around just killing willy-nilly.
Yeah, no. That's why we have Carnage.
Yeah.
And just going off the rails here, other depictions of him. If he's not a space alien, he's a science project gone awry. In the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, he was a cure for cancer.
Huh. Who'd thunk it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you don't really hear cure for cancer and homicidal creature come up very often.
No.
Well, not really.
Yeah. They're like, this thing will cure cancer, but yeah, it's aggressive. And it does not like the human body.
Except for its juices.
Yeah. Now we're all just juice boxes to Venom.
Very much.
Yeah.
It's like you see ripping out a straw, you're like, oh boy.
Well, it is a parasite, so
Yeah.
that's natural to happen. So unlike most parasites, it seems to be protective of its host.
To a degree.
Yeah.
As long as the host is still useful to it, it'll protect it to the death.
Yeah.
Well, near death. But yeah, one of the benefits of having the Venom suit on you is if it's protective of you, it does cure you of most disease and ailments.
Nice.
It's kind of like Deadpool's power, but
Yeah.
it has an off switch, can leave you at any time.
Yeah. Like it's first love.
Yeah. Spider-Man?
Yeah. What? Spider-Man actually beat it doing that one time.
Yeah.
He's got to figure out some way to beat it aside from brute force.
Yeah. Because that don't work.
No. Spider-Man's like, I'll beat you, punch. Ow!
My fist. That normally never happens.
What do you got in there? Concrete?
I can punch through that. I think it was in one of the games or something, but there is a scene I remember where Spider-Man is just like wailing on Venom, and Venom's just standing there taking it like a fly just flying around him.
Yeah.
Really?
And then just backhands him.
Man, want to kiss him? It'll ask for your mother.
I think that was Maximum Carnage.
Oh, maybe.
Because I know he backhanded him that one. It's like, we hate you.
Yeah.
Because he was just going to go too far, and Spider-Man tried to stop him, and he got a backhand for it.
Yep. Yeah, if there's anything one Venom trait that anyone knows is he hates Spider-Man.
Yeah. You ruined my life. Is usually the motive.
Yeah.
Which, why?
So, Eddie Brock hates Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, who is Spider-Man, because Peter Parker kind of cost Eddie Brock his job, which cost him his life, livelihood, and cost him everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the general rule.
Oh,
And the symbiote hates Spider-Man because
He rejected it.
he rejected it.
okay.
So, you get two people who hate someone a lot together.
And it amplifies that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So, what job did Eddie Brock have?
He was working for the Daily Bugle.
Oh, okay.
He was another reporter,
Oh, yeah.
Usually.
usually.
Either that or a rival company, or whatever.
Or a rival reporter
Yeah.
company.
Okay.
Yeah, the important thing is he ruined his life.
Yeah. So hence the hate on for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's
Unless Carnage is around, then he actually finds something he hates more than Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the specific reasons for why he hates Carnage more. But I can't fully remember. I think one is just because he is immune to his tracking,
Yeah.
and Carnage is way more eviler than he is.
Yeah, I think that's also one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Even Venom knows Carnage is bad news.
Yeah. It's like, that sense of justice kicks in. It's like, if I let him walk around, that's some trouble.
Yeah. Even I know that's a bad idea.
What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, removal of the suit.
Oh, God.
Let's get into the rules of that.
Yeah, alright.
yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. So, removing the suit normally is a very painful process.
Yeah.
Because usually you have to expose it to its weakness to get it to loosen.
It does not want to let go.
Yeah. Unless it decides itself it wants to leave you,
Yeah.
it's not letting go.
So basically, they're just gonna like jump in a bonfire and hopefully it comes off.
Yeah. And even then, it won't come off. It'll like go under your skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It takes a lot of pain and agony just to get it to come out to the point where you can start extracting it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's one rule to this that the government found out with the prototype with the SWAT team Venom,
Oh, Black Ops.
or the Black Ops,
Yeah.
is if he's been there for less than, I think, 24 hours?
48.
48 hours, you can remove him quite easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Yeah, it's not a full bonding.
Oh, that's what just be true when you first bond with it. You set a timer.
Yeah.
Which they did.
Yeah. And then within the 48 hours, it's like, yeah, get that off you, or we will self-destruct you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Fake Suicide Squad methods.
The kill switch.
Yeah. Other rule is if you bond with it too much and take it on and off, eventually it will kill you
Yeah.
from just extraction.
ooh.
Yeah, your body cannot withstand the extraction process.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was mentioned to Eddie Brock a few times.
Yeah.
And do you listen?
Nope. It's one of those. I think it's a rule, but it's not really a well followed rule.
No.
No.
'Cause apparently, extraction it's a physically draining process, and
Yeah.
doing it over and over again, your body just can't stand.
No.
Yeah.
Then with suit symbiotes, I looked this up because I wasn't sure, and there was not a definite answer that I could find. But I think it actually retains powers from people it's been actually bonded with.
Yes, it does retain some abilities from previous owners. Just it depends on how long it's been with it, I think.
Yeah. Because Spider-Man's a good case example for, yeah, it takes their superpowers. Now, when you apply that to the fact that this has been on every freaking superhero and supervillain, that's a lot of power.
Yeah. It's been getting stronger with each host,
Yeah,
which is scary when you think about it.
exactly. You've got this thing that basically has everyone's powers to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
Did I mention it can survive space in the vacuum of space?
Yeah.
It does not need oxygen to breathe.
Yeah.
Just in case you thought, oh, I'll just go underwater and hide from it for a while.
Yeah.
I.
Not only that, but I can probably morph myself to a fact where I can swim better than you.
I'm basically liquid. Do you think you can escape me in the water?
I am the water. Oh yeah, one last power we did not touch on. It can go camouflage.
Yes, that doesn't come up much, but you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be benefit for Venom.
Yeah. Well, when you're a big hulking black thing,
Yeah.
yeah, camouflage is a nice little add-on. Oh shit, I have to hide.
Yeah. Camouflage.
Stealth mode. Anything else we want to touch on before we end the episode?
I think I'm good. How about you guys?
I think I'm tapped in for information.
Alright.
Billy's looking at me with a stunned look.
Well, I learned a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hope everyone did.
Yeah. There's a reason why he's well remembered as one of Spider-Man's villains.
Yeah, because he does pose the biggest threats. I think that's why I get excited whenever you mention that Venom's going to be in the story arc. Because I was like, all right, something that's actually going to put up a challenge to Spider-Man.
At least physically.
Or at least physically. Mentally, not so much.
Yeah.
The brain on Venom is... He's not stupid, but he has a higher than average intelligence, but not super intelligent.
Yeah.
Again, the aggressive side more
Yeah.
negates that. But anyways, thank you all for listening. This has been another Starman Look At. I am your host, Devin.
Billy, dig it.
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.